Welcome back, everybody. Guys, what I have here is a set of BONES Hardcore Bushings, and I'm pretty excited to try these out because in all of the years that I've been skating, I've never actually bought a set of bushings to upgrade the trucks that I was riding. And since my current bushings are pretty much destroyed and they are very loud, I figure it'd be a good time for me to try some of these out. And I actually hear a lot of good things about these, so I want to see what the fuss is about. But before I do that, I figured I would just ride around in my current bushings, get a feel for them, really focus on how they feel, and then try these out and see what differences I notice. It's pretty amazing the things you notice when you're actually paying attention and focused on what you're riding. I'm surprised to find out how bad of a ride these trucks are giving me. For one, they're very loud, which I already knew. Very noticeable when I was doing manuals. That's something I never paid attention to because I was focused on doing the trick. But yeah, very noticeable when doing manuals. Very noticeable when I'm just cruising around. A couple of the bushings are pretty much destroyed, so that might have something to do with it. It could also be the cup, and I'm gonna do something to kind of fix that a little bit. The turning was less than desirable. One thing I noticed that I actually hadn't noticed before was that on regular turning, I could feel wheels coming off the ground, which I ride my trucks pretty medium. People make fun of me here. They call it the old man setup because for them they're pretty tight and not tight like cool tight. But yeah, like I think my trucks are pretty medium. But even with that, I shouldn't really have my wheels coming off the ground. Didn't really notice much of a difference when I was doing a couple of the grinds on the quarter pipes. I should have probably tried some crooked grinds or something like that. I should still be able to notice a difference once I get the new bushings in, so I'm gonna go ahead and start that. So basically what these BONES Hardcore Bushings claim to be is a double action bushing. And what that means is on your regular bushings, when you apply pressure, one side of the bushing is pinched, and that makes the other side expand away from the kingpin, and that's what they call a single action bushing, meaning that one side that's being pinched is what's working with you. The other side just kind of goes off and does its own thing. Now the BONES bushings is what they call a double action bushing, and what that means is that when the one side is pinched, when there's pressure on it, it acts like a regular bushing, but the other side, because of the I guess chemical compound or whatever they want to call it, it doesn't expand away from the kingpin. And that is all thanks to this hardcore insert they have here. So let's see how to put these on. Okay, so apparently you don't use the bottom washer that your trucks come with. Apparently just the insert touches metal. Alright, well these are pretty tight to get in. Get in, man. So also another thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add some wax to the cup just to see if that helps with any extra squeakiness. So I'm going to go ahead and shave some wax in here before we do that. Just move around. So if any of the squeakiness was coming from the cup, that should take care of it. I'm gonna put the truck back on. So you don't get to use your old top washer. They come with replacement washers. It's nice. And I'm pretty excited to try these out. Buddy Jake just got here. He actually just told me that he is riding these bushings and he likes them a lot. So if Jake likes them, I'm pretty sure I would like them too. Alright, so I'm just going to speed up and get the other side set up as well. And then we'll test it out. Alright, so we got them all set up. They look great. I feel like I'm going to need to adjust them a little bit. Because I ride medium tightness trucks, I got the medium bushings. They come in hard, medium, and soft. 81.8 for the soft, 91.8 for the medium, and 96.8 for the hard. So, figure happy medium would be to get the medium. So yeah, they look cool, and I'm not hearing any squeaking, especially after I added the wax to the cups. That's a good thing. It's a good sign. So let me test it out and see whatever adjustments I need to make and make them. So no squeaking so far. That's looking good. All right, we're back at the house. Different day, different microphone actually. Yesterday I ended up skating with the guys, having a lot of fun, and I didn't get a chance to finish the video, but that actually gave me more time to check out the bushings and pay attention to any noticeable difference. And I actually got good news. For one, the squeaking is gone for the most part. So I don't know if it's actually the bushings themselves or is it the fact that I added wax to the cup. But at the very beginning, the squeaking was completely gone 100%. Now when I got home, I noticed that the squeaking came back and it was kind of a different sound. It wasn't the same squeaking that I was doing before. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm actually not letting that bother me so much because of the other positive things that I did notice with the new bushings. I noticed that I had a little bit more control on turning. It's a lot smoother, especially when you're going fast or when you're trying to do a sharp turn. One of the things that I was experiencing with the old bushings was that the opposite wheels were coming off the ground as I was just doing regular turns. Not the case with these bushings. All four wheels on the ground at all times, and I actually feel like this time I tightened my trucks a little tighter than I had them before, thinking that the bushings would have to break in, but I forgot that they even tell you in the box that there's no break-in period. So I might have to loosen them up a little bit next time I go skate. But even with the trucks being tighter, all four wheels stayed on the ground. When doing grinds, I really didn't notice anything special or different because it's really hard to tell. I guess when I was doing cricket grinds, maybe there was a little bit of a nicer pop. I'm not sure if I'm making that up in my head or if that's actually the case. But they still, in general, they feel really good. They turn very well, and for the most part, and we'll see about the squeaking. So I guess the question is it worth $10 to bring your old trucks back to life? And I would say yes. It's probably one of the better upgrades you can do to your skateboard. So for $10, depending on where you're getting them from, being able to gain more control and have a smoother ride, I would say yes, it's definitely a good investment. I'm actually going to be getting a second set for my other set of trucks because I think I'm going to be riding those on the next board. I think it's cool to know that for a small amount of money, something that's not going to break your pocket, you can definitely upgrade your skateboard. So anyway, that's all I got for this week. I hope you found the video helpful. If you like what you're seeing, please subscribe. Please hit that like button. And remember to stay moving, and most importantly, remember to stay young. Peace out. I hope that new microphone sounds good. I got a new light too. Moving it up.